Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and today I'm going to share with you which retail game I picked up this year in 2022 in my December custom that I've been going on the last few years. Oh, so exciting! Last year's retail space was Whistle Mountain, and I was on Etsy today actually, buying the sticker pack for the meeples, and also thought, Dinosaur Island, are you doing stickers for that? Yeah. Ooh, I managed to bag them too. Love it when it's not coming from China, it's coming from Peru, which means good shipping to Mexico. Not have to wait 3 months from China. Anyhow, peeps, it's the day I pick my retail game. And I've got a nice shortlist to talk about, so let's go through the shortlist, shall we? Number 1, Ark Nova, Mr. Popular, of course. Number 2, Caper Europe, fabulous 2-player game. Number 3, First Rat, really surprising game, looking very hot. Number 4, Heat, Pedal to the Metal, looking a great racing game, pimped as well. Number 5, Massive Darkness 2 from Simon. Simon. Number 5, Ready Set Bet from John D. Clare. Ooh, that is another hot title, isn't it? Very popular. Well, tell you the rules of this. I've got a budget at around $100, and I want to try and pimp it out if I can in the budget. So let's go through each one on my shortlist and explain why I picked it or didn't pick it. We'll see. And so yeah, join me in this video where I break down and choose my retail game of 2022. But before I go into that, I really want to know your retail habits. Do you have a shortlist for 2022 of retail games? I'd love to know what they are, and all that good stuff. I'll be asking questions throughout this video for you to write comments down below, as I want to know a little bit more about my viewers. And in this video, you're going to learn a lot more about me. So let's get started. Okay, number 1 is Ark Nova. This is looking absolutely fantastic, isn't it? A zoo theme, taking gameplay from Terraforming Mars, but not as geeky and more, get more people interested in the theme, I think. More thematic, I think, for me, and something that I would love to have in my collection. But I think the story of Ark Nova in retail space is yet to be fully written, and with expansions coming down the pipe, I can expect the devs here, Capstone, who are known to be bringing out very expensive games, if you look at their list, some at around over $100, that there might be a collector's edition of Ark Nova with a bit of pimped out goodness to it. So potentially there's at least going to be a collector's box with all the expansions in and stuff. So potentially this has legs to go, because be nice to see if we could get an all-in box. But as it is, it's looking a nice contender, and coming in at a reduced price also, Ark Nova. So yeah, you've got a green light for my shortlist. It could be you. Let's go to my number 2. Caper Europe. This has got a 10 out of 10 from Z Garcia of the Dice Tower, and it looks fantastic. I completely agree with Z how amazing the gameplay is. Such great replayability and a low price point of $35. But I'll tell you now, the one thing that I love about this is such a small box. I mean, look at the weight. 800 grams. It is small. This has travel game written all over it with such an engrossing gameplay. It looks so good. You could stick this in your bag and it wouldn't be that much, 800 grams. I'm quite limited to games I can take on holiday, and it has to have a footprint that I can play on a cafe table. Or if you go on a cruise, there's not an activity to do on the ship and you're on the sun deck. You just pull 2 tables together, the little drinks tables, and you can game away on this. It's got a nice footprint. and genuinely got a path of pimps as well, because Keymaster Game Store have the coins from the Kickstarter on the store as well. So, ooh, this is looking great. Keymaster, you did a game, Matt, that you've got on your official Keymaster web store, but you're not putting it on Amazon, and from your web store you don't ship to Mexico. So, can't get the mat, not yet at least. But I don't know, if you're taking this on holiday as a travel game, are you going to bring the mat with you? The mat's probably going to be as heavy as the box, I don't know. Anyhow, this is looking very good. Cape of Europe. In more ways than one, this could be a contender. It gets the green light. Let's go to the next. Oh, first rats. First of all, Pegasus Spiel. Ooh, they are doing the new talisman boxes, aren't they? After they got the license after Fantasy Flight. I was like scratching my head. Have Pegasus Spiel got the license for talisman? You know what? They're actually doing better production than Fantasy Flight. The minis look fantastic, as if they're coming from Games Workshop, not Fantasy Flight. I mean, they're doing better minis than Fantasy Flight. So this is a company worth watching, my friends. Yeah, they have good production. But, this has a little too much retail itis with it. I just can't pimp this out. It doesn't have a road to pimpness as of yet. So it's going to stick as like a dirty retail game. And it's like, ooh. And I don't like rats. So even though I like the publisher, like the gameplay, just can't get over the retail itis of it. Can't stick in my collection, I'm afraid. First rat, you are off the list. Red light. On to the next. Heat. Ooh, pedal to the metal. Oh, this is looking like a classic Days of Wonder back to their best, doesn't it? Yes, with the amazing boards that I could use with my Thunder Alley game too. Yes. $90 it was before it went out of stock. In fact, it was $90 as I was going to choose my, looking to buy. So, I could have got this, but the import fee was like $40 because of the weight of the box. You can see it's a big box. And I might have to wait for this to come to Mexico, so the shipping and import fee isn't so outrageous. So, Heat, give you the orange light, you stay on my list into 2023, and hopefully I can get a chance to get you when the shipping isn't too outrageous, really. But yeah, stay on my list for 2023. Oh my goodness me, Massive Darkness 2. This has actually surprised me. Dungeon crawler with no campaign, scenario based but big boss battler. Oh, do you know what? It's $99, yes. Shipping is high, goes over my $100 budget, but I'm telling you, I'm upgrading this to my retail whale pledge. And because you can get all the Kickstarter content at Miniature Market, and I'd rather just wait for a couple of months where there's no captivating Kickstarter games and just get all of Massive Darkness 2. So it's at the top of my whale list, and I might just go all in on getting it from Miniature Market and spending a committed deal on it, way over what you normally pay for a retail game. You're basically just picking up a Kickstarter from the retail space, but that'd be so ironic, wouldn't it? I've not backed a Simon game on Kickstarter, but imagine getting it all from the retail space. That kind of is Simon in a nutshell, isn't it? They don't really offer Kickstarter exclusives if it's all going to retail, and potentially I hope to profit from that in the new year, pending quiet Kickstarter. But certainly this year there was no quiet months, really, was there? If you look at my best of the year, there was some superb games that came out in 2022. But Massive Darkness 2, I will see you in 2023 for sure, because this is a game I massively want on my shelf, because this is my favourite genre of game. dungeon crawl. Oh yes, and this one I must have. Let's go to the next. Ready, set, bet. Ooh, John D. Clare. I do like his games. I have the party game, Space Base. Yes, and you know what? That game was so popular, AEG brought a command box out, and it was like a bigger box, sleeves for all the cards, special coloured dice for every player. They pimped it out like a Kickstarter game. It's fantastic. My Space Base looks like it's from Kickstarter. It just looks so pimped, and if people always go, "Oh my god, it came," because the sleeves for it, you can't buy that. You simply can't buy sleeves of Space Base because of the shape of the bloody cards. But AEG, they brought out a box with custom sleeves that would fit them. Wow. AEG, I hope you do something like this for Ready Set Bet, where you bring out a bigger box with pimped out components, because this potentially could have plastic chips, it could have a play mat. You just think about how to pimp out Ready Set Bet. I think AEG are already thinking about this, and I think there's going to be a bigger box coming down the pipe if this is very successful. But 2 to 9 players, get out of town. Now you're really going to play this at 2 player. It's definitely 4 minimum, isn't it? Party game might not get that many plays, but it's looking cool, isn't it? Oh man, this is a great party game for me. I love role playing the betting man in it. So yeah, I think this is a story. This has definitely got a story left in it. So I'm going to give this the green light, but we shall see. We shall see. I think it. We'll see. Let's quickly go through them and tell you how I feel about them. Alright, to recap, Ark Nova. I think there's going to be a collector's box. I think it's going to go the way of viticulture, where it gets a bigger box in a couple of years and it'll be like a collector's edition. So I think, Ark Nova, you have got the yellow light. Well, you're continuing into my list into 2023. Caper Europe. Ooh. This is a green light, everything's looking good, with a good upgrade path to the Kickstarter edition, with money left over to fully sleeve inside my budget. This looks like it's a shoe-in. Let's just see though. On to the next. First Rat. Too much retail-itis, no pimping roots, that's obvious yet. Pegasus Spiel. Could have done a bigger box with better components for this one, but ouch. Sorry, red light. Off my list. Heat, Pedal to the Metal, very big box, heavy, expensive shipping and import fees. Have to wait until it comes to Mexico into the hands of sellers here, which I think it will. So you have got a yellow light, you're going into 2023. Massive Darkness 2, you've got what we call it, a platinum light, you're going to the whale list, my friend. I will have you. Just got to wait for a couple of quiet months on Kickstarter, but can't wait for this one to join my collection of epic dungeon crawlers. Ready, set, bet. I'm going to put this on the yellow light because I think I prefer a bigger box pimped out version of it, and I feel like it's coming from AEG. Yes, so this one definitely wait, keep it on my list for 2023, which means obviously my winner is Caper Europe. Yes, I have got it. I've backed it as it were. So I put my money on it. It's ordered. It should be coming in the new year, and all that good stuff. I ordered it, of course, today, which I'm filming on Christmas Day. By the way, it's my Christmas present to myself. And next, I'm going to tell you how much it cost me. Now, if you're a Kickstarter board game fanatic like me, Mexico has its downsides, and one of them is shipping. So let's see how much this cost me. Now, the base game, $35 on Amazon, with $9 shipping to Mexico. So let's put that in the calculator. The coins, $13. That's for 10 coins, by the way. Is that expensive? I want them though. I don't like using those paper retail coins. Ugh. Are you kidding me? I love custom coins for each game. It just stellar, isn't it? So yeah, $13 with $8 shipping. That's a total shipping now of $18 to Mexico. Ouch. Now sleeves. Now I need the Mayday Chimera size. It's like an odd size, isn't it? Now on Amazon I can get 400 of these. I only need I only need 3 packs of these. No, I need over 100. This is like overkill. But you can see here for sleeves, shipping is so expensive. So I usually buy sleeves from my local online Mexican retailer, and they do premium sleeves which you can't get from Amazon, and I prefer these because they are luxurious in the hand, aren't they? So I ordered 3 packs of these because of course you only get 50 in a pack of these. These are more expensive to sleeve, but they do feel more premium. And oh man, so that with the shipping it was about in dollars $18 to sleeve up. Per Europe. So all in, it's roughly $85 on the nose. Ding ding, I've come in below my 100 limit. How's that? So yeah, absolutely fantastic. The Kickstarter edition of the game, oddly, was $80 for the all-in pledge, and the only difference is the playmat I didn't get. I don't think you got sleeves though, so yeah, we'll just, whatever the case, I think I got a good deal there, and of course I had to pay quite a lot of shipping. Add it all up, shipping was about $22. I know that's pretty abhorrent if you live in the United States, but if you live in Mexico, shipping is a daily thing if you're an online shopper, so Alright peeps, I want to know about you. So what are your retail habits? Did you buy any retail games this year? Love to know. Do you have a retail shortlist? I'd love to know that. Do you have a limit, like I do, of $100? And all that good stuff. So this video is all about the retail space, and I just want to know your retail habits. You've learned about my retail habits. I love to pimp out my retail games and sleeve them so that they feel like a Kickstarter game when you've got them at the table. That's really important for me, that it has a clear upgrade path to make them luxurious and all that good stuff. And because for me, if you're buying a game and you don't feel that you need to pimp it out, then you're not really doing that game credit, especially when the actual designer designed that game to look its best and you are choosing to play it in its worst form, i.e. not pimped out. Oh, that's sacrilege for me. Anyway, I am a Kickstarter snob at the end of the day, and I like all my games to look like they are, fantastic, because anyone who's coming to my board game events that are not board game people, they need to know that there is a higher Premier League of board gaming, and it really surprises them. Like recently, Endless Winter blew some people out of the water with its playmat and sleeved up. They thought it was like, wow, this what Kickstarter games are like. And Flamecraft has been knocking people like, wow, this is amazing, look at these coins, look at these minis, look at the mat. Just this is how you bring people into the industry, and get them into the hobby, is by showing them games that are just looking stellar. Well, that's my ethos anyway. But yeah, well, you've learned a little bit about me, so please share your story of your retail habits down below. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. This is Kickstarter Radio, and today we did a little bit of focus on the retail space, but that's all fresh and dandy, isn't it? We look forward to covering more retail games, blah. We look forward to covering some really good Kickstarters in 2023, and we hope there's some fantastic ones there. So yeah, all the best. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.